Digital romance TV.
Hello, wonderful people of Digital Romance TV. Allana Pratt here, your intimacy expert with a really question. Allana, I've been dating a wonderful man, or so I thought, for about a year. I decided to introduce him to my brother, who's mentally disabled. So he could understand that if he's going to be a part of my life, he's going to have to accept my brother, as I may be his caretaker one day. He completely ignored my brother the entire time, and if my brother touched him, he moved as if my brother's disability was contagious. I really care for this man, and I thought he was the one, but I can't see myself being with someone who would treat my brother that way. Am I judging him too harshly? Should I give him a second chance? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. This is a big deal. This is a big deal because in our culture, we have a lot of judgment of people with disabilities. We do not have a lot of practice in being in allowance of people with disabilities. We indeed think it is contagious, right? It's a lack of awareness, it's a lack of education, it's a lack of consciousness, it's a lack of a lot of things. But it doesn't necessarily mean this guy is evil. It just means that he has not been given a lot of growth opportunities to be okay with it. Reminds me of a time I was in a hot tub with my son in Palm Springs, and there was a family, 2 kids, and then there was another family that came with a boy, I guess he was about 15, with Down syndrome. Well, he hopped in the pool and came straight for me and my breasts. And I was like, I just took his hands and I gave his hands back and sat him down and said, "You're sure excited to be here, aren't you?" And we just had a great chat. Well, the other family instantly got out of the pool and just hightailed it. And my son, who was probably, 7 or 8 at the time, was like aware something was weird, aware something was off, aware somebody big just touched his mother's breast, but also aware that his mom was handling it pretty cool and calm. And the parents said, "Oh my God, thank you. You didn't make him wrong. You didn't judge him. You just guided him. He's like a 3-year-old and you're beautiful." And he goes for beauty. And I'm like, "I know, no problem." And then I explained to Gabriel that he has a different way that his brain works. And so he feels more like a 3-year-old than a 15-year-old. And Gabriel kind of got the hint. And we hung out for about 5 more minutes. And then Gabriel said, "Hey, do you want to go on the water slide?" And the 2 of them went on the water slide together. And so he needed some time to get used to it. He needed an explanation of what's going on, and he needed sort of me to take the lead. So it's very possible that you didn't know where your boyfriend was coming from and sort of almost threw him into the situation, and he didn't have like the skills to swim and he sank. So what I would recommend is having a conversation with him about it. Don't go black or white already. Should you break up with him or stay with him? And stay true to your requirements. It's a deal breaker. This person has to become peaceful, allowing, honoring, and supportive of your brother, especially if you might be his caretaker one day. So I would sit down and as I always say, put conversations in a sandwich. Part 1 would be like, "I love you. I care for you so greatly. I love our relationship and I'm committed to taking it to the next level." In the middle, I noticed, and forgive me if I'm wrong, I noticed that you might have been a little uncomfortable with my brother. Did I get that right? End of sandwich. I would love to support you any way I can, because it took me a while to get used to him as well, but he's my brother, right? So I got used to it pretty quick because I saw him every day. But it's totally normal that it would take some time to get used to that. So could we talk about that so that I could make you feel more comfortable with him and him more comfortable with you? And this would allow us to take our relationship to the next level. Do you have any questions, or what can I tell you about this? Maybe you didn't set him up to win thinking he'd just be as cool as you are, right? No problem. It's okay. Maybe now you can have a conversation with him to set him up to win and have a really beautiful breakthrough and have it all. And if he really isn't conscious enough, capable enough, willing enough to do the work to do that, then no, I'm sorry. I think that would be best to bless him and release him if he just won't go there. Because there's nothing wrong with your brother. He's just different, right? We're all different. Okay? So if I can be of service in having that intense conversation with him, if a third party could help you both hear each other, get each other in a way that keeps you connected and takes your relationship to the next level, deeper in commitment, honesty, trust, respect, intimacy, etc., so that you could move forward knowing this is part of the deal. I would love to. It'd be a privilege. allanapratt.com/connect is a way you can apply for a complimentary strategy session to see if you're a fit to work with me. And then for your gentleman friend, your boyfriend, gethertosayyes.com is a complimentary report helping men stay present and centered in the face of any circumstance. And that might be something that could support him, because it's really important to you that this works out for your brother. So let me know how it turns out, and I look forward to hearing from you all my life.
If you've got a cell phone in your pocket or purse right now, then you've got everything you need to create incredible romance and passion with the man or woman in your life at the push of a button. Go to digitalromance.tv/TRB to see Michael Fiore make an entire audience of women in the Rachel Ray Show swoon and learn how to use tiny little text messages to have the relationship of your dreams.